I'm going to go out a little bit because that's a very good question. I'm going to go out a little bit in sports today, in my opinion. Okay. There's been more injuries now today in sports and activities now more than ever before in the history of mankind. In my opinion, this is my opinion, okay? I'm going to tell you something funny afterwards. In my opinion, it's because of the faulty, one-size-fits-all, real-world training applications in sports on NFL, Major League Baseball, hockey, NBA. The idea, remember what I told you before, the idea is to trigger, benefit, stimulate. The idea is stimulate muscles. Strengthen them in the best way possible, okay? If you do it right. Even if you don't even do it hard, you're not going to get, they're hurting themselves in weight rooms. I've seen some of the practices over the years. They're almost ridiculous beyond your wildest expectations. But Bertrand Russell once said, since when has it been ever indicated the majority is right about anything? And the majority is doing all this type of training in sports. But I've never seen so many injuries in my life. You can correct me if I'm wrong about this. I'm sure the statistics are sky high compared to what they used to be. So apparently somebody's wrong. Either they're wrong or I'm wrong, and I don't think I'm wrong. But you left me out on a tangent. But Arthur Jones once said, you know what we should do with all the football coaches that allow this to happen? Put 1,000 of them in a 747, fly them right into a mountain. I agree with that. I agree with that. I mean, Jesus. I mean, I see cuts of the NBA athletes training. Like, remember, the war is out there. The practice of the sport itself is the conditioning for the sport. If you train the muscles directly and then apply it out to the battle out there, you're going to be better off. Imitating any particular thing, like the argument about a power clean, like we said before, made better power clean. So what good value is it? Apparently, people have an emotional attachment to them. They tell me it's better. But the idea is to stimulate muscles, okay? And we can talk about this later. I'm an open book. I'd love to discuss it with you later, because I'll stick around and watch some of the speakers. The idea is to stimulate the muscles and then apply it to the sport. There's way too much conditioning going on in sports today. You look at mixed martial arts, they do nothing. They have all different. They have wrestling, grappling, jiu-jitsu, striking. And what are they doing? Swinging, they're doing ropes and doing things unrelated to the activity. They're beating themselves up, they're wasting their reserves, and then when they go to fight, there's nothing there. Very, very difficult. I mean, the training in sports today is a cultural disaster. What makes me an expert at that? Well, you can see it at face value. You know the injuries are more today. I mean, I can believe the number of injuries. The best example that is, if you call the sport, it's really not a sports game, is Tiger Woods. Here's the guy that's supposed to be the most fit guy, right? Fit guy in golf. Big muscles, broad shoulder, vitality. He can't even play the game now because he injured his back so darn much. He's had surgeries. He's got physical problems beyond your wildest understandings. It's not because he swings any faster than the other guys. The other guy swings just as fast. It's just his training routines were bad, okay?